Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us again. So today we're going to be doing a food review, and this review is another twisted meal from the Food Warehouse. So you guys may have seen our twisted review of the burger kebabs, sorry, and you may have wanted to follow that up and see if we did any other further reviews from the twisted range, and today here we have it. So, lasagna filled Yorkshire pudding. Does that sound nice to you? It sounds nice to me because I love Yorkshire puddings and I love lasagna, but I must admit I am a wee bit concerned that the Yorkshire pudding might go a wee bit soggy once we cook it with the lasagna sauce. Who knows? Anyway, Twisted is a food brand within Food Warehouse and Farm Foods as far as I'm aware. As seen on social media, apparently this is quite widespread at the moment on social media, this product. We picked it up a wee while ago and we've had it in our freezer, and so we thought that we would do a review of it because we're going to have it for dinner tonight. So this is what it looks like in the box. So it looks pretty well covered, to be honest. And the Yorkshire pudding is the full size of the sort of foil sort of tray. So we're not really losing out on Yorkshire pudding size, so that's good. And it's a 370 gram portion, and as it says, Twisted is unserious food tasting seriously good. So Twisted is a team of food obsessed pioneers with one mission: to make food as fun and sociable as possible. Over 40 million followers can vouch for us, so whack this in the oven, concentrate on the best bit, enjoying yourself, which is nice. So they advise that this serves one person. I think if you were eating it on its own, then that's absolutely fine, but we've got some sides that we're going to have with it. So it is going to serve the both of us, which is good. Saves us a little bit of money buying two products as well. They advise you to cook it for 45 minutes. And for best results, cook from frozen, and to keep the item in the freezer until you're ready to cook it. So preheat the oven at fan 180 and gas mark 6. We have a fan oven, so we have already preheated our oven. Remove the outer packaging and the film lid, leaving the product in the foil tray. Place on a preheated baking tray near the middle of the oven for 45 minutes and let it stand for 1 minute before serving. So what they have advised here, there's quite a lot of ingredients here. Obviously they've got like the sort of ingredients for the beef, the sort of the sauce, the pasta, the sort of egg layer, sort of bechamel layer of the lasagna, as well as the cheese, etc. So there's quite a bit in there. However, what we'll do is we'll just go over the allergens so you guys are aware of what you can and what you can't eat. So allergens are wheat, egg, milk, more milk products, more wheat products, and that is it. And it does say, although every effort has been made to remove all the bones, some may remain. So as we said, it's meant to serve one person. However, I think it could easily serve two, as we're going to do, serve it with some sides. And in total, the total product is 672 calories. Fat is 26.8 grams, 9 grams of saturates, 75 grams of carbs, 12.7 grams of sugar, 6.9 grams of fibre, 29.2 grams of protein, and 2.7 grams of salt. So they have said here that the description is a twisted lasagna filled Yorkshire pudding, cooked Yorkshire pudding filled with minced beef ragu, with cooked diced smoked bacon, layered between cooked egg sheets of pasta, topped with cheese sauce and sprinkled with a mix of toasted breadcrumbs and diced mozzarella and cheddar cheese. That's quite a description, isn't it? So again, they advise to keep it frozen for the whole time unless you are going to be cooking it, and they do not advise you to refreeze after defrosting if that does take place. If we're not happy with the product, they promise that we will cheerfully replace it or refund us and give us our money back. That is a promise. To contact us, please call the phone number, and they also have a website there as well. So I think we should give it a try and see how it goes. They do also have a QR code here on the back of the packaging, and that just means that you can go on and you can find out about some more recipes and some more products that Twisted do offer. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it in the oven for the suggested time of 45 minutes, cooking time, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll do a wee taste test and let you know, did the Yorkshire pudding go soggy? Does it still taste good as a Yorkshire pudding even though it's filled with lasagna? And does the lasagna on its own taste good? And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Just to quickly mention, the film is not recyclable on this product, however everything else in the packaging, so this cardboard bit and the foil tray here, is all recyclable. So all in all, we paid it was £10 for 2 products. To buy this on its own, it's £6. So we technically paid £5 per product. The product that we bought with this was the Frankie and Benny's ribs, which we've done in a previous review video. So again, if you guys are wanting to check that video out, have a wee look at our playlists and our videos and check it out for yourself. You might want to save yourself some money if you do get the 2 items for £10. So I'll quickly nip off here, we'll taste our food in a minute and we'll let you know how it is. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to join us. So we have had our lasagna filled Yorkshire pudding in the oven for the recommended 45 minutes. And what I've done is I've put our lasagna filled Yorkshire pudding on a plate. I've taken a small amount out of it so that you guys can see it, but also so that I can taste it on camera for you as well. So what we'll do is we'll just pan in a wee bit and we'll show you exactly what it looks like. So you've got our sort of crumb on the top there, and it's absolutely boiling hot underneath, but it's quite a crisp, you know, it is a crisp Yorkshire pudding crust on there. It is very, very firm. So hopefully it won't be soggy underneath, but that was one of my main concerns with it, just with it having, you know, the sort of sauce and stuff in the middle. So what we'll do is we'll have a wee taste test of the bit that I have taken out of the main bit. So this is our little bit there that we're going to try. And I think I've managed to get a layer of everything in there, so we'll give it a shot and see how it tastes. If I can break it apart. Okay. It's actually really tasty, to be honest. The pasta I think is good because it's not too soft, because I think if it was too soft it would just be a big mush inside the Yorkshire pudding. There is a little bit of bite to it, which I actually don't mind in this. So what we'll do now is we'll try the base of the Yorkshire pudding with the sauce on it. What I would say is that it's incredibly tasty. There's a really good flavour there, and to be honest, I'm impressed with how it tastes. It tastes a lot better than what I thought it was going to, and the crumb, the sort of breadcrumb topping, is really crunchy, and there is actually quite a nice sort of texture to that as well when you're eating it. It doesn't just, you know, melt away as soon as you put it in your mouth. So we'll try the bottom of it and see if it is soggy or if it isn't. So it's not soggy, there is still a little bit of bite to the Yorkshire pudding as well. And our crust on the outside, as you saw in the video, the first bit, it was really firm. So we'll try the outside and see how crunchy it is. So it's crunchy, it's not mushy, it tastes really nice, it's got a nice flavour, a nice texture. Personally for me, it is not worth £6. This is meant to serve one person and we're halving it because we have some other food to go with it on the side. But certainly from my perspective, £6 for one item of food like this, which is meant to be a convenience ready meal, is just not worth it. It tastes really good, it's a bit of a gimmick. Obviously, you know, it's not something that you see in the shops all the time, and that is one of the reasons that we bought it. We wanted just to try it so we can say we've tried it. And we did enjoy it, but it probably isn't something that we'll buy again. I think it may be something we may make, because you can buy the large Yorkshire puddings in the freezer aisle, and obviously we could put a ready-made lasagna in it if we wanted to, or we could make our own. But I do like the textures and I do like the flavours, so it is a big thumbs up on that point of view. But price wise, I think it is just too expensive for what it really is. But I would recommend it if you do have a couple of extra pounds lying around, you want to give it a shot, you're quite happy to try it as a one-off, then absolutely go for it. For me personally, I think I would probably give it a 3 out of 5 star rating, purely due to the cost, for the size of it, but also the fact it's meant to serve one person for that price. I feel that just in this climate and any climate, it's just too much money to pay. So like I said, we'll share it, so it's working out at £3 per person, but you couldn't share it any more than that because it really would be a very, very small portion and it just wouldn't be worth it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you have, give it a wee thumbs up and leave us any comments in the box below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.